Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Uh, that was a weird day. Well, that's not what I was expecting today, uh, but I guess it makes sense. Hear me out. So here's my reasoning for why we ended the day negative 4.01%. Right? It's pretty much been a sell-off today for some reason. So here are three things that I feel can happen as to why the price went down today. Reason number one is that it's just buyer exhaustion, which is what I mentioned last time in my video as well. That after all of this run up, today the dividend price got announced, so everybody is going to receive a zero point zero 0.01 ape for each AMC stock they own. So maybe it was just a buyer exhaustion, and then the shorts stepped in and they took the price down. That's reason number one. Reason number two is that max pain for this week was, I believe, $21, right? So this was the last ditch attempt from the market makers to push the price down as low as possible so that a lot of contracts in $25 and $26 expire out of the money. So that was reason number two. And reason number three is that a lot of technical traders and the short traders probably think that the steam has run out, right? So it's not going to run till till August 15th, which is the last date for accumulating shares if you want to qualify for the ape dividend. So they think that, this thing is not going to be worth it. The market is not going to respond accordingly, and hence let's start shorting. The technical setup is all there, which is what I mentioned last time in my video as well, that this sort of double top formation is what I was worried about. The technical setup is there, so let's bring this thing down. So these are probably the likely reasons as to why I think the price went against us today. Not something what I was expecting, but then again, the market rarely performs the way you expect it to. That's the fun of being a trader and an investor in general. But here's the good news, guys. As you can see here, right, I have drawn out a cup and handle pattern for you, right? I'll accentuate that with the red. And it is forming, if you are to take the positives out of today's price action, this would be the positive for me. That it is forming a picture perfect cup and handle pattern with maybe one more day of pain before we break out of this sort of bull flag pattern and break out of this neckline and test our overall goal, which has been my target, which is around 29.8 or $30 first, and then $34. So those are my two targets. Like if we get those two targets, I believe the price is going to retrace from that point on, but that would be a good way to go about it, right? So this is why I think that it is still bullish. And hear me out here, because I see another thing happening as well, which is something that I didn't notice earlier, but I was going through the chart again today, and I spotted another sort of cup and handle pattern, which I believe nobody is talking about, but I think it is worth looking at, right? So if you look at this entire movement here, right, it is also sort of a cup and handle pattern that we can sort of play out here. So let me draw that out for you and see how that will go. So till the top. So that's our cup, right? And I may be completely wrong in doing this. Maybe I am completely wrong, but I am an optimist and I search for optimism wherever I can find. And now we are just formulating our handle here, right? So we may see a couple, maybe one more day or two more day of pain before the price moves up. Or maybe I'm just completely wrong here. But I don't think I am, in the sense that I do not believe that AMC has run out of steam and we don't have any more upside, and we are going to fall back down again. But again, my belief has nothing to do with it. It's the market. So let's look at the technical sides of things and trade the stock as the way it presents to us. So the way it is currently set up right now, I am expecting a little bit of a breakout, a little bit of a pullback beginning of Monday, maybe to test out this 0.236 fib level from our last impulse wave that we pulled before we run up, right? So that would be, I feel, the last ditch effort for AMC, because after 15th, guys, you have to remember that the 15th is the last date for the dividend thing, right? So I'm kind of skeptical of the fact that we are going to see anything more dramatic price action after the end of next week. So it completely depends on what kind of price action the ape dividend brings about when it gets issued on the 22nd of August. So till that point of time, which is one more week from till it comes out, next Monday, it's going to be up in the air. So I'm going to be watching the market very closely. So as you can see on the 15-minute, our price action did hold and respect the 200-day EMA, which is something which is a bullish indicator for me. So let me tell you why I think that is important and why I feel that we may have a good week ahead. So if you look at this 200-day EMA, right, on the 15-minute time frame, this is where we found support in the first shakeout on the 4th of August, right? This is where we found support on the second shakeout on the 3rd of August. And this is where we are currently finding support on the third shakeout, which is the 12th of August. So I still believe that there is an upside. And if this cup and handle pattern plays out, then the upside is there before we come back down and probably test the 200-day EMA again once more, right? So that's the reason why I'm still bullish on this stock going into next week. And I think my price targets are, as I already told you, will probably hold. If we don't get to see 34, I'm for sure that we will probably explore the 30 region. Again, don't hold my word to it. This is not financial advice, guys. As I keep telling you guys, if you're playing options, do not diamond hand options, because with AMC you get these whipsaw price movements, and you don't want to give your money away to the market makers. If you have any options which is up 50%, 60%, maybe even 100%, or even 1,000%, depending on what kind of options you hold, take the money off the table, take the extra money off the table, and then if you have any more left, then you can play on the house's money, right? So that's my 2 cents on the stocks at the end of the week. I know this is not what we were expecting today, but then again, I already gave you the good signs. Let's look at the volume today, because let's see if we had more or less. So we had less volume today compared to last week. So yesterday. So that's actually a good indicator that during these sell-off days you have lower volume. If this volume thing was really high, that would indicate to me that people are actually selling off or are exiting from the positions. But I think the apes are holding strong. This volume is just what is the volume? Is it like 50 mil, 60 mil? So sorry, 72 mil. So this volume is just day trading institutions trying to push the price down as much as possible, right? So again, we have, even if the price comes down next week, we still have our 200 EMA support here, which we will find. If you remember my couple of days ago video, I looked at the 233 and the 377. Let's throw those EMAs on and see where we stand there. That's where we will find support again. So this is 233. Let's make that red, and then this is 377, which is if you feel that I'm using weird numbers, I like to use these fib numbers. So as you can see, all of these three things, the blue line is the 200 SMA, and the white and the red are the 233 and the 377 EMA, which is all coalescing here. So this is a very strong support zone, guys. So even if they manage to push the price down next week, I expect this demand box to hold, and we will probably find support here. Maybe they do some sideways trading next week, wait until the ape dividend comes out on the coming week, and then we get a push up on the price. But whatever it is, guys, this has not nullified the overall bullish move that we have seen in this stock since the 12th of May. So there is no point in panicking. Everything is looking good. I know we did not have a good day today, but going into next week, I think there is still more upsides to come. And that's it I have for you guys today. One final thing for me to look at is the daily RSI. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm using the free version. Too stingy to pay for trading view, but anyways, let's look at the RSI here. Yeah, there we go. So, this is what I was trying to tell you. So maybe if we are playing out this cup and handle, one more day of pain is what we have. Or maybe 2 more days of pain is what we have till the RSI finds support on this 20-day moving average, and then we move off from there. Even if it falls below, as it did here, right? Even then, we have strong support in this range, which is the $20 and $19 range, which is denoted by this demand box. So that would not be bad as well. Even if it falls all the way back down here and test this channel, which is the channel that created this up move, right? Something that we have been tracking since May, then that would also be a healthy breakout, because at the end of the day, a way these things break out is to find support again and then go move up, right? Although I don't think that would be something that we would be looking forward to. We want the stock to test the 29s and the 30s as soon as possible. But you never know with AMC. You never know. So that's all I have for you guys today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoy this kind of daily updates, then hit the subscribe button. If not, I appreciate you nonetheless. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy trading and enjoy your weekend.